Was geht, meine lieben Freunde, euer Uli und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von der Fata Morgana. Letztes Mal sehr cool, haben wir da so Talk gehabt mit Mel und Nelly nach der Story. Ja, Freunde, wir sind heute übrigens in der 91. Folge und letztes Mal ist er dann pennen gegangen und, also Mel, nicht Mel, sorry, mich für Freunde. Und ja, jetzt sagt irgendjemand, let's go.
Wake up. Come on. Wake up, please. Come on. Up with you.
Ach, es ist Mel.
Warum stehen da so Fragezeichen? Oh, thank goodness.
Ja, weil wir aus Michel-Perspektive sind.
Ja, trotzdem. You were out so good. I was scared you might be dead for a minute. Good morning. How are you feeling?
Wie du ihn anguckst.
What? Huh? Why are you looking at me like I just kicked your cat?
Was für ein Vergleich, Digga.
Yeah.
It's incredible how much more pleasant it is to be woken up by a woman than a boy.
That's the thanks I get for waking you up? Or did I interrupt a nice dream? I did, didn't I? And it was a dirty dream too, I bet. You definitely seem like a mind in the gutter kind of guy.
I will murder you. Und nicht nur I will kill you, I will murder you. Geil.
What? Whoa! Let's not be hasty now. You said you were going to help me out. That doesn't sound very helpful.
And the worst part is how similar his wake-up call was to Giselle's. I'm just kidding.
So geil wie so calm, so going to murder you.
Yeah.
So it's,
And you know, I can get up on my own.
fair enough, I guess. Though, put yourself in my shoes for a sec. I came in and you were still as a corpse. Startled me enough I took your pulse.
He touched me while I was sleeping. Mel, what are you doing? Denkt sich mich.
It was faint, but it was there.
That's wonderful news.
They're handing out breakfast in the dining hall. You can go get a plate yourself if you want. It's just some bread and wine though.
Dining hall?
It's quite a crowd. All the people here helping with festival prep. So you should probably hurry if you want to get some.
Hold on, I need a minute. My mind's still waking up. Jetzt hört auf einmal Giselle nicht mehr. Ne? First off, I thought you said the church wasn't offering boarding at the moment. So why a dining hall? Aber es ist echt komisch, dass Giselle nicht einmal so kurz sagt, guten Morgen.
Black on sleep. Alright, it's not, but they do still offer breakfast. For free, of course.
I see. Now, what do you mean by festival prep?
As I mentioned yesterday, the heart of the Harvest Festival is here at the church, but it's a city-wide event. There are all sorts of supplies that need to be purchased, decorations made and put up, that sort of thing. So we've got volunteers from the city here to help.
I see.
I believe today they're supposed to be putting up decorations outside the chapel, so the courtyard should be a bustle.
The courtyard?
Ah, yeah. Less court, more yard, really. We passed through it on our way here yesterday.
Oh, right. I think I know what you're referring to.
So, as long as I'm here, I don't have much choice but to help with prep. I'd honestly rather set Morgana free right now. But the other two are bound to find out if either of us do anything too conspicuous. So for now, I should stick to my routine, at least where people can see me.
That would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Anyway, let me know when you're planning on doing anything. there's anything I can do to help, I will.
I'll let you know.
Okay, well, I should get going. See you later, I guess.
Mel, do you know where I could find the nun?
Her? She should be in the dining hall.
Thank you. And the other two men?
The Lord and his bodyguard? They only arrived early mornings and nights, so I doubt either of them are here right now.
Why only then?
That's when we go into the tower. Though even if they were on the property, you wouldn't be able to just walk up and talk to them. Especially not the Lord. Also, I don't keep track of where they go or what they do, sorry. I don't really want to know what they're up to. So I've kept my distance.
Vielleicht habt ihr ein eigenes Haus nebenan. Understandable. Thank you anyway.
See you later.
He's holding it together fairly well, all things considered.
Finally resolving to do something about Morgana took a big weight off his shoulders, I guess.
Oh, Giselle.
Good morning, Michel.
Also sie selber ist jetzt aufgewacht, I guess. Morning. It's a bit soon to be feeling relieved, I think. There's still work to be done before Mel can face Morgana.
That first step is still a big one though, at least for him.
I suppose.
Anyway, it sounds like the Lord is going to be difficult to make contact with, which is what I was afraid of.
Our only opportunities are when he's here to feed Morgana. Das ist kacke, weil das ist ja jetzt dann bald.
Mel did say he didn't keep close tabs on the two of them, so there might be more than just that.
Ja, aber wo sind die? Wir müssen die ja trotzdem finden, ne?
First priority is getting you fed though.
Ja, fett.
So off to the dining hall we go.
Out of curiosity, did you sleep at all?
Yeah. I haven't been sleepy once since I became the maid. But I'm used to it, so don't worry about me.
You said you see what I'm seeing there in the darkness, didn't you? Also, wenn Augen zu hat, ist auch Augen zu für sie.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looks like at least.
Which means when my eyes are closed, she has no light at all. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to sleep after all.
I know what you're thinking, Michel. I know you're wrong. You need your sleep. You won't have the energy to do anything if you don't keep yourself well rested and nourished.
You're right. We should get going.
To the dining hall.
I make my way through the halls, to the room with the fireplace. The area I used as the living room and the area currently serving as a dining hall.
What is angekommen?
Sitting in the corner, in the center of the room, is a long table lined with bread and wine. Standing behind the table and handing out food to the long line of people is the nun. This being a church, no one is speaking especially loudly, but there's still an indistinct buzz hanging in the air as dozens of people whisper back and forth. The majority of people in the room look poor, like they genuinely need the assistance, but there are a handful of those who look more than well off.
That's a lot more people than I was expecting.
They don't turn anyone away. Which, as I recall from Morgana's account, nearly drained the church of everything it had once.
They don't seem to be for want of supplies at the moment, though. I assume that thanks to the Lord's patronage.
Most likely, yes.
In any event, I doubt we're getting anywhere near her in the mornings. She looks like she got her hands full.
that doesn't change the fact that we need to speak with her. I'm going to try to squeeze past the crowd.
What? Michel, wait a sec.
Also vordrängeln.
Hey now. No cutting in line, young man.
I will murder you.
We've been waiting since dawn.
Please let me through. I have business with the nun.
I ain't letting you through just cause you told me to.
This is important.
No more important than any of our business. Our lives depend on this food. So get your tail to the back of the line. Here we go. What seems to be the trouble?
Could I ask for a moment of your time? I need to speak with you.
Well, as you can see, I'm a bit occupied.
I don't care. I won't take much of your time, I promise. But it's very important you...
Give it a rest already, young man. Can't you see she ain't interested? Give me a hand getting this guy out of here, fellas.
What? Ah, wait!
Just don't get rough, okay?
Digga,
Of course I'm saying this. Pick it up, young man. You need some time outside to cool off.
pick it up. Ah! Stop! Watch the hair!
Damn, rausgeschmissen.
That went extraordinarily well. Extraordinarily.
You know, Michel, sometimes I can't decide whether you're calculated or reckless.
And now I realize I never got that bread.
We should wait and try to talk to the nun when she's not so busy. She has to have some free time during the day.
You're right.
What do you say we take a look around the mansion while we're waiting? Who knows? Maybe we run into someone else.
Alright.
Ah, don't let it get to you.
As Mel had said it would be, the mansion was packed compared to yesterday, and most everyone I saw appeared to be excited for the upcoming Harvest Festival. A number of them even greeted me as we passed in the halls. They were so nonchalant about it, I wasn't quite sure how to react. I was amazed that anyone, let alone multiple people, would treat me so normally, considering how far from normal I looked. There were a few surprised looks, of course, but no one called me a demon or an angel based solely on my appearance. Perhaps they were just used to seeing people of all different colors around the city, so they had an easier time accepting the way I looked. No matter what the reason, though, it was quite nice being treated normal. After meandering through the mansion for a while, I make my way to the chapel. Despite knowing I have no way into the tower, a part of me still wants to be near it. So I head around to the back side of the podium, where the stained glass window towers over me. It's the same as I remember.
I've always loved this window. It makes me feel like I've got an angel watching over me.
Had I been given a different name, maybe I would feel the same. That said, I don't dislike it as much as I used to.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it.
Oh. Die Freunde, Digga. Off to the side, at the very back of the room, is the door leading to the observation tower. It's chained shut. Though that's no surprise. The lock is the same one I saw back in the mansion. But the chains are just regular chains. They're not glowing with that awful black light, they're simply dull and grey.
If only I had an axe. Maybe we could just chop the door right now. Was war
I don't think an axe would help. If it were wood, maybe, but this is metal. Or rather heavy at that. And rather heavy at that.
Spitzhacke.
No, I know.
You never know. Hit it enough and anything will break eventually.
And bedrock?
Ja. Hat hier keine Minecraft-Knowledge.
Yeah. We'd be in chains for ourselves long before we made it through this door. Ja, allein wegen den Geräuschen. Man hört so Ding, Ding.
What are you doing here there?
Ich sage, es ist der Lord. Oder Yukimasa.
Ah.
Ja. Din, 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 din.
It's him.
I was under the impression you and the Lord were only around mornings and nights. And why would you know that? Digga, Michael, willst du jump? Warum sagst du das? Oops. Genius. Who are you?
He's getting suspicious, Michael.
I'll take care of it. Jetzt macht er wieder so eine Scheiß-Ausrede, ne? I'm a friend of Mel's. A friend of his. Does that surprise you? Never once have I seen a friend of his before. He has plenty of friends, I'm sure. No one has had an opportunity to pay him a visit, that's all. Never mind the boy's social dealings. Was he the one who taught you my schedule? That I work for the Lord? I've got to be careful about what I say here, or he's going to start getting suspicious of Mel. I asked him. Asked him what? I heard some talk around town saying the Lord was seen coming in and out of this estate on more than one occasion. Naturally, that caught my attention. A lowly peasant like myself almost never has the opportunity to cross paths with a lord.
Peasant.
Peasant? Nicht peasant? Okay. So hearing he was a regular visitor here, I was hoping to have the honor, die Ehre, of catching a glance at him.
Wurde verbannt, sagt Ehre.
When I asked Mel about the Lord, he mentioned he had a bodyguard, which got me wondering, what kind of person would someone so distinguished entrust his life to? Stick around too much and you're liable to end up in the ground yourself. So he told you I was the Lord's bodyguard. Was he not supposed to, for some reason? No. It's true, I am his bodyguard. The question is, how did you know it was me? Stimmt, scheiße.
Er hat ihn beschrieben.
Ja, aber trotzdem, it wasn't this difficult. You do rather stand out from the crowd at Aura. From Mel's description, I was able to recognize you almost immediately. If our roles were reversed, you would have similarly little trouble identifying me from a short description. The only thing distinct about me is my race. Where do you come from, if I may ask? Beyond the Silk Road. From the east then, what country? Is that any of your concern? No, I'm just curious. Why is your hair white? Why are your eyes red? They're naturally that color. Is that so? Nature can be quite the ball and chain.
Is it just me, or does it sound like he's sympathizing with you?
It's hard to say. Honestly, I'm still having trouble reading him.
Either way, it sounds like he bought your explanation.
Was ich gerade richtig mag, Freunde, das erinnert mich sehr an hier so Death Note bisschen, wie so Light und Mel interagieren.
Ja.
und so, wir müssen gerade den überzeugen, dass wir nur so hier chillen und nichts gemacht haben.
Ja.
Und der andere weiß so vielleicht, dass wir es sind. Das ist so geil, ich liebe solche Hin- und Her Katz-und-Maus-Spiele. Ja, auch in Promised Neverland, deswegen finde ich Staffel 1 so goated, Digga. Und ja, danach.
Ja, immer noch
Lies den Manga vor.
warten auf Shop 2.
So it does, which is a relief. Now, what business do you have with this door? Oh, wie Matt guckt, ne? The door was not my objective. I came to look at the stained glass window. I happened to notice a door with an unusual lock off to the side, so I got curious and went to look at it up close. The area behind the pulpit is off limits. I was unaware. Maybe I'll have to put ropes up then. Why is it off limits though? Is that any of your concern? No, but the way you're talking about it has piqued my curiosity. Er hat jetzt schon mehrmals so Curiosity und er hat schon am Anfang gesagt, so Curiosity can make you under the ground, so bring yourself in the ground. Do you not know how to keep your nose out of places it doesn't belong? Get out of here! And don't come back. As you wish. Hold on. Yes. Your name. Michel. Michel. Almost the same as the angel there. That would be because I was named after him. I see. What an unfortunate name. I despise angels. May I ask what yours is? I have no name. You don't have? What do you... No, never mind. Farewell. Vielleicht heißt sie hier nicht Yukimada in der Zeit oder so dann.
Oh wow, that was scary. He does not want anyone getting near that door, huh?
Yeah, no shit.
I thought he was going to pull his sword on you.
I wonder, would I die if he tried to kill me? Also, no shit, Sherlock.
There aren't many people who would get away from a blade like that, especially in his hands, unharmed.
You're probably right. Having already died once, the idea of doing so again feels wrong, somehow.
You managed to talk him down, though. I'm surprised. You're quite the accomplished liar, Michel.
Is that so?
It's hard to believe that was the same awkward, stuttering Michel I know and love.
Am I really that much of a bumbling fool normally?
Yes. I wonder what he was doing back there, though. Well past dawn.
Standing watch, presumably. Okay, dann wissen wir, wo wir Yukimada finden können, maybe. Und Lord ist aber dann jetzt auch allein, ne? With as many people as there are roaming about, he's probably worried about people like me getting nearer the door. I doubt he plans on spending much time anywhere else until the festival's over.
And with him on board, on guard, we've got pretty much no access to the door.
Ja, mit der Axt.
I sure hope we can talk him over to our side.
Mel was never an enthusiastic accomplice. His guilt is what allowed us to win him over and get him to confess everything. On the other hand, he's not likely to be so forthcoming.
It all depends on how deep his ties to the nun are.
Yeah.
Presumably, she's the reason he's involved.
That said, we managed to communicate well enough. Nicht so wie in Dort 2, wo so ein Biest ist, ne?
I still saw that I called you awkward.
No, I don't mean me. I mean him.
What? Oh,
He was far from rational or coherent when he was living with you in the mansion.
you're right. He does seem like a completely different person here. Losing his memory in the shipwreck was probably what triggered his transformation into the beast. So I guess this must be what he was like before that.
What he carries inside him is no different now than it was then. He's simply able to hold himself in equilibrium now. Yeah. He's keeping a balance between his rational human side and his violent beast side.
He does somewhat remind me of Bestia during his short period of calm.
That or the glimpse we got of him on the ship while he was still a merchant. I would say that's probably closer to the man here now. Ja, wo er Leute getortured hat, so immer so, er war's.
Huh? Ship?
You were the one who showed me the memory.
What? I have no recollection of that. You're Was?
Was?
I have no recollection of that.
Oder verliert sie gerade so Erinnerungen, weil sie so in der Darkness die ganze Zeit ist?
Gänsehaut. What the fuck? I have no recollection of that.
Machen wir weiter.
Oh yeah. You also mentioned seeing another woman's memories behind the second door, didn't you?
Ja, von Pauline.
From outside the mansion.
You didn't see them though, as I recall.
All I'm aware of is what took place within the mansion, as well as whenever Morgana felt like telling me, whatever Morgana felt like telling
Ja,
me.
stimmt. Wie haben wir Paulines Story so gesehen und Yukimasa's, die außerhalb der Mansion waren?
Stimmt. Also alles, was auf der Mansion passiert ist, da weiß sie ja nichts von. Haben wir das was zu tun mit Morgana? Wie
Wer
wir
weiß.
die sehen konnten?
Vielleicht hat mich jetzt eine Theorie. Resonation.
What?
Nothing. Morgana mentioned something about me resonating. I don't know why I would be capable of such a thing. But because of what it allowed me to see, it's all but impossible for me to ignore the plight of these people. Also weil mit der Dose resonated ist, I guess. Anyway, the point is, however rational he may appear, we mustn't forget that that is not the whole picture. He is as much a killer in this life as he was in his next. He's a man of many faces. The gentleman he was around his lover, the brutal and merciless man he was on the ship, and the beast that lurks beneath it all. Everyone acts differently depending on who they're around. But there's something unsettling about how he does it. I do wonder what he meant when he said he had no name.
As I recall, he was somewhere far, far away in the second door. And he looks Asian here too, so maybe he's from the same country.
He said he crossed the Silk Road, so the eastern end of the continent, presumably. I wonder if he has the same name or not.
Hast du auch gesagt, ne?
Yeah.
It was an unusual name. Oh, what was it? Ukulele.
What? No, that wasn't it. It was Eucalyptus, I believe. Digga, ich glaube, die machen so auf Troll, weil manche Spieler das auch vergessen haben.
I guess.
Aber wir wissen ja noch Yukimasa. I believe. I get the feeling we're both wrong, and that I'm farther off than her. It's not the kind of name we're used to hearing or saying.
Weil es so ein asiatischer Name ist, oder wie? Weil die heißen
Ja.
alle so Michel, Giselle, Mel, Nelly und dann Yukimasa. Aber es ist ziemlich basic Name, würde ich sagen.
Ja,
Hopefully we'll be able to get it out of him.
hopefully. But for the time being, we should go looking for the nun. I imagine she doesn't have her hands quite as full by now.
Probably not. To the courtyard we go then.
Ja, an der Stelle, Freunde, würde ich sagen, nimmt den Like-Button auseinander. Nächstes Mal talken wir dann mit der Nun, also Pauline, also wenn die auch hier so heißt, mal schauen. Und klar, probieren sie dann zu überzeugen, I guess, und sie überzeugt dann Yukimata. Und wir müssen erstmal gucken, wie sie mit Yukimata zusammenhängt. So. Mal schauen, Freunde der Bräune. Ja, geile Folge. Sehr cooles Gespräch zwischen Michi und dem Swordsman. Ja, nehmt den Like auseinander und da würde ich sagen, checkt den Part bei Views ab, aktiviert den Kanal, aktiviert die Glocke und wieder schauen und
Bring on.
ciao!